Good afternoon. It is a Friday, the 5th, no, sorry, Tuesday, the 5th of February. I'm at a lake. I'll put the name above my head because I don't know it at the minute. I'm about 15 mile west of Kielder, just past a village called Byerness. It's spelled B-Y, I think it's an R, N-E-S-S. Well, anyway, this is where I'm at. I'm just off the road. I've been here before. I always said I will come here again for a future camp. Hence the reason why I'm near the road is because I've got all this gear with us. I'm basically camping in my Polish lavvu, which is wrapped up there, and I'm going to have the outbacker stove. Gonna have that inside. I'm not expecting a really cold night, but it will be nippy. It's got to be if you're going to take that out, like, you know, you'll just roast if it's any less than freezing. So I'm looking for a little flat spot round here. There's one here, like, I could pitch here. This is quite soft. Right, that's all right. Give me a look round here. What's this like there? This isn't too bad either. I think I'll pitch here. I'll pitch here. Get rid of some of the twigs and that. A lot of rabbits around here. Tons of rabbit poo droppings. I might get to film some maybe later on. But yeah, that's where I'm going to pitch. Right there. I've got to go and get some more gear from the car. I'll see you in a bit. Right, there's the setup. I've just got to tidy up a little bit of carnage. Let's get all that wrapped up. But as you can see, the reason for the basher next to the teepee is just so I can sit outside the teepee and not get wet if it rains. And it also provides a little bit of cover from the road there, because I'm not too far away from the road. Only reason I'm near the road is obviously because I can't hike that far with all this gear, especially that stove. It's definitely not a hiking stove. It's 10 key like, so you know, if you're determined, it can be carried. But I would recommend 2 trips. But anyway, yeah, I'm just near the water's edge, so unless there's a deluge of water, I'm not going to get you know. But anyway, there's been no water up here, you can tell. It's the same as the last time I was here as well. So because I got a bit, my sleeping bag got a bit soggy in one of the camps I'd done previous in this teepee, I've brought this bivvy bag just to cover it, you know, and keep us dry. Right, in a bit. These bivvy bags, I get asked a lot about bivvy bags and that on camping groups, and I keep telling people just get one of these Gore-Tex army ones. They're spot on, keep you warm and dry, do more than a good job, and they're cheap. So if you've got anybody you know that's in the army or the territorial army, just blag one off them. That's what I did. I got this off my ex-regimental pal from the old regiment, and I got a bit more gear off him. Army sleeping bag, that's alright, but a bit heavy, so I should have used it tonight with us not hiking so far, like. But anyway, I'm getting that, and that basher there, I'm getting that off someone from the TA. Now we're getting somewhere. I'll use that as well for the front bit of the tent. You forget how comfy you are when you've got a ground sheet, like. But anyway, this is the setup here. There we go, that's what I've got going on. There's the stove all ready to go with its. You need one of them if you've got a teepee, like, because you don't want to burn, do you? But yeah, that's it. The ground's a little bit soft and I've had to re-peg a couple of times, like, so hopefully this will hold. But yeah, couple of roll mats there. I'm sick of the air ones because they always burst. Maybe I blow them up too much, I'm not sure. But anyway, that's everything set up. I'm gonna go and get the dog now and get some burgers on. Yo dude, what's happening? Double insulation for this lad. He's got a jumper on and a thermal jumper. So if anyone thinks I'm cruel bringing a chihuahua out in this weather, it's pretty mild to be fair. I've seen little dogs like this up mountains, so this is glamping for this boy. Get yourself in there, kid, while I get this on the gun. Use some of these. Some new firelighters, like compressed cardboard. But let's get them lit, eh? Let's get this show on the road. I haven't brought my gas stove because there's no need to. Because once this is alight, just put your pan on top of here and it does the job quite nicely. So there you go, there's the first firelighter. That's the first stage of this fire. And a couple more in for good measure. As you do. Or as you don't. Right. Get this tinder in. Or kindling, should I say. Yeah. One of these in. One of these big lads. Will that fit in or not? Will it fit? Will it fit? I don't think so. We'll just leave that for now. Great, isn't it? Cool little toy, this. It's class when you're in your tent on a night. Just illuminates it up lovely. Right, I'll just wait for that to heat up. Right, it's tea time. I've just had to go and catch him, so he spoilt himself. He's on the lead now, so he cannot run away. I'm going to have for me tea 2 quarter-pounder burgers. Got some grated cheese to sprinkle over it. Some onions, but I said to myself, nah, I'll leave me sharp knife in the house, I'll not need it. Got an onion to cut, haven't I? So it's going to be fun cutting that with a plastic knife. This one here. Where there's a will, there's a way though. I'll manage. And what else? What else is in here? What else is in here? A big tomato. So yeah, I'm going to have a couple of cheeseburgers because I'm canny hungry. Got this get big frying pan out with us. I'm gonna obviously cook it on top of there. Lovely. Just wait now. Now they're sizzling away nicely. I'll sort this little dude out, and he's gonna have some pedigree. some of that if he gets hungry later on. So I'll not have my dog starve. Will you, mate? I've got some of these for the stove. I've got some logs as well and a bit kindling, but this seems it's like compressed chip wood. You can see how it's chipping off there. Smokeless and burns for ages apparently. Done. Homer Simpson would be very proud, wouldn't he, mate? There's the crib over there. Judging by the light, it's probably about 4:30. Starts getting dark about 10 to 5. Who needs a clock, eh? So me and this little fella's just gonna chill with a beer for a little bit. Why not? Just enjoy the scenery while the sun sets. Just going to grab a seat pad. Funny little setup that, like, innit? Got a little bit of scrim there, just camouflaging it a little bit. Not that it's invisible, but just for the crack, really, like some in the woods. Right, back to my seat. Not a bad little view, really. The trees are obscuring the hills a little bit. It's still better than being back at home in the flat. I've got no work till Thursday and it's Tuesday now, so why not, eh? Just while I'm on with it, good little tip. Do that if you're sitting in the woods, especially if you're sitting like chilling and that. Roll your socks up like a chav over your trousers. Stops ticks getting in. I've only started getting a bit skitzed about ticks and that since I actually got bit by one. First and only time in my life. Right, there you go. Top tip. He's loving it. This is the pinnacle, innit? The bit where you find your peace. sweet spot of wild camping. It's 9:30 and it's supper time. I think I'm gonna have that. It says serve with crusty bread, but that'll have to do. One of the extra burger buns I had. Beef stew. Bedtime. It's about 12 o'clock now, so time to sleep. Good morning. It's about 9 o'clock. It's fully light now. I'm not going to have any breakfast because it'll take too long for the stove to cool down. I should have brought my gas stove for that, but never mind. It's going to take about an hour to pack up, so I'll see you in a bit. Had a good sleep, fella? We are toasty warm in that goose down jacket, aren't you? We are. Good sleep there. This is what it looks like in full daylight. That's where I kept my kit. yesterday and today. Bone dry. So if you haven't got room in your tent, if you've got a little one-man tent, get yourself a little tarp just to keep your kit underneath. Blends in quite nice, doesn't it? And for anybody that's not seen a British Army tarp wrapped up, that's how small they go. Right, guys and girls, couch potatoes, space cadets, all you kind of people. It's been a good camp. I've packed up. It's took us about 45 minutes to fully pack up. I haven't had any breakfast, just to save time. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll be back. And as always, leave no trace. I'll be taking them with me. Right, just before I go, in case anybody wants to come to this location, for anybody who can't hike very far, I've had no bother camping here.